This is a demonstration for the static, standard definition digital audio-video equipment. Dimensions of the static recorder are approximately 29 cm wide, 25 cm high and 37 cm deep. The built-in high-definition touchscreen display measures 8 inches, and the screen layout incorporated should be familiar to anybody who has previously operated audio-video or portable variations of AV niche equipment. The equipment is available in 1, 2 and 3 drive variations. There is also the optional feature for additional copies, which we will look at later. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will be using a 2-drive recorder. Similar to the drive configuration, this recorder can have a number of HD or SD video inputs using the built-in PIP technology. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will be using 3 standard definition PAL cameras. The media type is also configurable. Options available are CD-R, DVD+R and DVD-R discs. This recorder will only accept blank DVD-R discs as seen in the messages on the on-screen display. It's possible for the user to bring up a full screen image of the cameras by pressing the video image. To revert back to the control view, the user must press the video image once more. The third camera can be toggled on or off by pressing the camera 3 on-off button. The main 2 cameras can be swapped using the PIP swap option. And lastly, the second camera's PIP image can be moved to each of the 4 corners of the screen by pressing the PIP move button. To begin recording, we insert 2 DVD-R discs. As soon as the equipment senses that a disc has been inserted, it automatically checks that it is the correct disc type, in this case DVD-R, as well as making sure the disc is blank and recordable. This disc check process is relayed back to the user through the traffic light system and user messages for each individual drive. When, and only when, all drives have the correct media inserted and checked, will the option to record be available. Note that this is the only option available to the user other than the PIP controls we talked about earlier in this demonstration. At this point, the user must press the record button to begin the interview. Otherwise, left in this current state, the recorder will periodically beep and eventually time out, ejecting the blank discs and returning to its idle mode. This timeout is configurable. To continue, simply press record. The user now has 2 options: pause, which is an optional feature that can be turned off, and stop. Pressing pause pauses the recording, leaving the user options to continue recording when ready by pressing the record button, or stopping the recording by holding down the stop button. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will press record again. To end the recording, the user is required to hold down the stop button for 5 seconds. This is to prevent accidentally stopping the recording. A countdown and message will show the user of this. The disc burn process is completely automated within different stages, giving full user feedback through the traffic light system and the user messages for each individual drive. The discs produced have a unique identifier to that particular recording. As well as this, they have a built-in transcription player that will work on various versions of 32-bit and 64-bit Windows operating systems. The discs will automatically be verified before being ejected, telling the user that each disc produced has been successful. After the discs have been automatically ejected, the equipment allows the user to burn additional copies of the same recording. This is a useful feature when additional copies are only occasionally needed. Insert a blank disc into drive A. The blank disc will automatically be checked, burned, verified and ejected with no additional user input required. Please note that drive B is disabled in this mode. Once the additional copy has been made and presented to the user, the equipment returns back to the additional copies screen. The user can burn a second additional copy if required. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will press stop, which securely deletes the recording from the equipment, returning itself back to the idle screen, allowing a new interview to take place. Remote monitoring facilities are available by connecting the audio and video outputs directly to a television, allowing live, audible and visual content to be viewed remotely.